Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's little time for a little coffee chat. Um, I don't know how long this will be. It might be a little longer than average, but I want to have a good discussion here, a good talk, and I would love to bring people on to talk about this too. So if you're interested to talk about employment and people with disabilities and stuff and things, message me. Anyway, here's yesterday. My work, Disability Rights Arkansas, did a Zoom talking about employment awareness month for people with disabilities, and they also did a radio program on KLRE here in Little Rock, talking about extended conversation about it. And here's the thing I want to talk about this morning. A lot of places are looking for employees for workers. Some of it's in industries in which you have to be in person, meaning fast food or retail industries, and some of it is in industries in which you can pretty much. It's been proven with the pandemic, work from home. Now, both industries are hurting, you know, for employees, and they're willing to hire people. The thing about it is that we need people with disabilities in both both sides of the coin, working. Why? Because people with disabilities can do work. There's no doubt about it. There might be a need for some adaptations, but adaptations are nothing new. Don't you adapt to? Don't people without disabilities adapt to job conditions? I mean, it's nothing that can't be handled, you know. And yet, some employers are still under the assumptions that adaptations cost way too much to do. Well, that's been proven to be a falsehood. I mean, yes, it may cost a little bit to begin with, and may cost some, but in the long run, if you make adaptations for one person, say you make an entryway more accessible, you make it open to everybody, including customers. So it could be a win-win, and it should be a win-win for you and the employee and any potential customers, especially in retail or restaurant industry. But also, adaptations can be made in the office industry. Say a person can't make it, has trouble making it into work because of not having home and community-based services. Well, that can get them to the work site. If they can have people to help them get up, get ready, and go, for work, and work from home, guess what? It can be done. It's been proven. The pandemic has proven that. So the excuses are almost nil on hiring people with disability, on not hiring people with disabilities. So my question is to the employer, Why are you leaving out a workforce, a potential good or great employee because of the fact that they have a disability? Do you see the disability, or do you see the person? Do you see the fact that they can do that, they could do the job? I mean, yes, there may be some jobs in which a person with a disability may not be qualified to do. But you know what? If you can, that's all right too. But the person with the disability should know what they're qualified to do and what they're not qualified. And yes, they may apply for something that they may not have the qualifications for. But you can work with them on that, and you can train them on that. You know, potentially they could have the qualifications. Now, all I'm saying is this: employment for people with disabilities is important. And the more people with disabilities that have employment and have benefits, and that's, an important thing, the better. Now, some people with disabilities are on Social Security disability, and, they're afraid to lose their benefits. Now, the good thing is that if you are on it and you can work and get a good paying job and get off of it, you can keep your Medicare and pay for it out of pocket for up to 5 years. Along with if your employer has other insurances. Now, and that's what I'm planning to do. Probably just pay for Medicare out of pocket to help potentially any possible things that may happen that my regular insurance won't cover. Hopefully Medicare will. And so don't be afraid to get a job. And if you have to get a job that keeps you right under the benefit line, you can do that too. I know people want to be paid good money, but you have to be honest with yourself too if you're a person with a disability. Anyway, I hope this talks a little bit about things, and I'm planning on writing more later because I want to write out some thoughts too on this. We all have to realize that we're missing out on a good workforce. Used to, people with disabilities would be seen doing jobs and stuff. Of course, some of the jobs were, not office type jobs, but then, more, restaurant retail and stuff. But you almost don't see that anymore. What are we missing out, people? You're missing out on a good workforce. Anyway, take care, and I will talk to you later. And I'll add more to this conversation too. If you want to add more, comment on this video because it's important that we have some conversations about this. Y'all take care. Be good to one another. And grab yourself another cup of coffee.